Aquarius, your weekly love tarot reading begins with Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Six of Pentacles. Your person in this connection comes in with the Devil, the Empress, the Sun, and Two of Pentacles. So, bottom of this deck, we have the Star. A lot of major arcana seems to indicate a lot of sort of heavy energies, you know, life-changing major energies going on here between the two of you. Let's go ahead and take a look at what is your energy, you and your person. Wow, we start off right away with two shadow cards, Seven of Swords and the Devil. Seven of Swords is futility, it's treachery, it's, you know, doing things from a deceptive base, doing things from a position of negativity, wanting to cheat or wanting to get something by sly means. The Devil, your person is coming in with energy of playing with fire. Devil energy is like really giving in to your desires, whatever you want, giving into, you know, whatever you crave, regardless of the consequences or regardless of the payment that may, you know, what the price you may have to pay at some point. So right away, we've got some interesting energy here for you and your person, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and get your clarifiers out and go a little bit deeper to see what's really happening here in this connection. Nine of Swords, okay. A lot of sleepless nights and anxiety, your person moving forward. A lot of sleepless nights and anxiety happening for you. Something is going on right now, and I think this energy of Seven of Swords is futility. You're trying to achieve something, or you're trying to communicate something, or get at something with your person, and I don't think it's working. And most of the reasons why it's not working is that the ways you're going about it. At the same time, there's a lot of sleepless nights. There's a lot of anxiety here for you. Your person is moving forward. Could very well be that, you know, you're dealing with somebody who may have addiction issues. You're dealing with somebody who may at times have some really self-destructive behavior. And right now it seems like they're a comet. They're just moving really fast. They have a lot of fire up underneath of them, moving them forward. They are moving towards you, but they're moving with an energy that frightens you, an energy that you don't know what to do with. Let's go ahead and take a look at how you see each other. You see them as Ace of Pentacles and they see you as Empress. So this may be a very new connection for you, Aquarius. This is a new thing that has come into your life being with this person. They see you as their divine feminine. That Empress energy, you know, they see you as somebody who's nurturing and loving and divine. And so, yes, they're moving towards you with a lot of momentum, but the energy that they're moving towards you with is an energy that you want to watch out for. Devil energy is very selfish in shadow. Now, the Devil isn't always in shadow. The Devil is also the card for Capricorn. Some of you may be dealing with somebody who has a lot of Capricorn energy. And the Devil exalted is the highest form of creativity in the sense of what drives creativity, the drive for creativity, the desire to manifest things, right? So just like a Capricorn that manifests incredible feats. But the shadow side of this Devil is someone who can be very selfish, someone who just, you know, craves that fix, you know, the fix of getting what they want when they want it. And like I said, without any consequences. And so there's some strain in the energy that's coming towards you from this person is indeed giving you some restlessness. The Fool and the Knight of Pentacles. Again, I come back to that Seven of Swords. Something about your energy or something about the way you're trying to communicate with them is not working. Fool energy, Knight of Pentacles. You do feel like you're leaping off a cliff with this person. You feel like you're taking a chance, and a chance that you want to take. Again, they have Knight of Pentacles energy. They come with a real sense of loyalty and commitment at the same time. I think you may just be dealing with someone here, Aquarius, who's a bit of a bad boy, bad girl, whatever, you know, the case may be. But, you know, there's somebody who's very fiery. They come to you with a lot of energy that is frightening at first or disconcerting at first, that gives you room for pause. at the very beginning, a lot of your energy, again, the Seven of Swords really worries me here, Aquarius, this energy coming from it. It's as if you've been trying to get with this person. You may have been trying to get with this person, or you may have been trying to get something going on with this person, but you've been doing it in a kind of roundabout, deceptive way. Hasn't been working. And yet, now that they kind of open up to you, it's like, oh shit, it's too much to handle. It almost feels like that. It almost feels like you're the one who kind of played with a little bit of fire with this person. And now that the opportunity has come, it's like, oh man, I probably should have played, because now I'm hook, line, and sinker. I'm ready to jump off a cliff for this person. They in turn come towards you quite strong. They definitely come towards you with a sense of commitment and determination, which really sucks you in even more. Right now, I'm not saying that they're a bad person. I'm just saying that they come off with they're edgy as hell, this person, right? Now, how do you see your roles in this relationship, the Magician and the Sun? Well, for you, I think Magician energy, I think you feel like you ultimately want to take a leap with this person because you feel like you can handle them. This person is a real challenge for you. I think, this person is presenting a real challenge for you, and you're there for it. The Sun comes in for them as their role. So they see themselves really exalted around you and in this connection with you. They get even more excited and fiery and passionate about this. You're dealing with, listen, I'm going to warn you now, Aquarius, you're dealing with someone who's extremely fiery, and that can go both ways, It's amazing when it's on an up, and it's also gonna be something if it's on a down. This person is extreme. They're very passionate, okay? So just be prepared. I know you feel like it's a challenge you can handle, and some of it is really turning you on with that Fool energy, but take care to remember the apprehension that you had in the beginning and some of the lessons you may have learned in the beginning because of some of the things that you were, trying out were failing. Knight of Cups energy, you decide ultimately to move towards them. And Three of Pentacles. And just as you move towards them, they begin working on other things. So again, watch out. This is the type of person who's going to be really hot and heavy. And then when they get what they want, they may just move on. Yes, they're committed, but they're committed to what they want. Remember, this person is presenting with Devil energy. And although the Knight of Pentacles is the most committed knight in the deck, and he will stay true to his path, but what is the path? Does the path include you? Because if the path is the path of his own selfish desires, the moment you don't fit into those desires, you'll be gone, because he's committed to his path, if you know what I mean. And so there is a time that comes in exactly when you begin to move towards them with a lot more love and steadiness and sort of determination. They begin to work more. Their work increases. Something happens with them where they begin to interact with others a lot more. And so take care. Six of Pentacles comes in, Two of Pentacles. This is possible outcomes here. Six of Pentacles, you sharing a lot of yourself. You find yourself finally, ultimately sharing a lot of your coin, your time. Your person is juggling. They're juggling. They're juggling a lot of things, and they may indeed be juggling you along with some other things. Take care. I have a feeling here that you're dealing with somebody who may make you feel like you are the only person in the world 1 minute, and then the next minute they're making somebody else feel like they're the only person in their world. Okay, so, let's pull these down and get them ready for your oracles. Just take care. This is a very fast-burning, hot and heavy star energy at the bottom of the deck. Really talks about this being, in many ways, a dream come true, because I do feel, Aquarius, that this is kind of a whirlwind ride for you, because their energy is exactly the type of energy that turns you on. The Aquarius that's resonating with this reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you, okay? So, of course, I understand that. And, of course, if it does resonate, hit the like button. Let me get that in there. But in general, this person is turning you on with all of this fieriness and this kind of like edginess. But, take care. It's like a moth to the flame. They may burn very hot, but they burn quickly. Spirit of the flock, spirit of the black rose. Yep, and spirit of the wolf. Well, the fox is gossip, rivals, posse. Spirit of the black rose, despair, tragic romance. You see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Spirit of the wolf, a loner, fierce, trusting your instincts. Ultimately, you are dealing with somebody who's a loner. That this is exactly the energy that I feel, that ultimately they are a loner. They may make you feel in the moment like you and them are this, you and them are what it is, but ultimately in their heart they are a loner, and they're prepared to be a loner at any time. The horse and the earthworm, both earth energies. And again, I don't feel like this person is toxic or trying to hurt you or trying to cheat or lead you astray or lead you on. You're dealing with somebody who's incredibly independent. And so of course the horse comes in, the master of earth. The horse is the embodiment, the animal spirit for freedom. That's it, hands down. Pure, unadulterated freedom. There is no way to contain the horse with any of your expectations, requirements, etc. The horse also has an incredible stamina. It's extremely fiery animal spirit, can traverse any kind of terrain and handle any kind of trouble or obstacle. This is the horse. The earthworm is the novice, the beginner, the one that has no idea what they're doing and oftentimes wants to retreat back into the ground because they are embarrassed or afraid or intimidated. We are all the earthworm at some point. So this feeling of really this feeling of just being new and young, right, at something, you may indeed resonate with a little bit of this as a result of what this person puts you through, because really this is a whole new experience that you're having, which is one of the reasons why it's pulling you in. But do take care. Do take care. Don't take it too hard. This is it. Aquarius, this is your weekly love tarot reading. I do hope it resonated for you. If it did, please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, or share my content. I appreciate it when you do that. But for right now, guys, I'm just going to wish you love, life, and happiness. And I hope to see you next Tuesday right here on my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot, with your weekly love tarot reading. Bye-bye now.